All right, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Perfect. Welcome to our celebration for our graduates, both our associates and our bachelor's graduates. Welcome to the parents. Welcome to our fellow students, faculty, administration, and loved ones. My name is Dr. Fodele. I serve as the chair of the mathematics, computer science, and physics department, and also a professor of mathematics. And so we just want to thank all our loved ones that came from near and afar for this celebration. This is their day, and this week clearly shows that all the hard work has paid off. And we want to, sorry. All right. A couple of housekeeping rules for those that are not familiarized with the building. The restrooms are right across the hall. So if you definitely do need to use the restroom, we have those 3 exit doors. In addition to that, you have received a raffle ticket, and we ask that you please hold on to that. And as we will be giving out some nice goodies for you guys to take home. So moving forward, the mission of the computer science, computer science, and physics department, our mission is really to equip, to train, and to release our students. We thank you to the parents and other parents that has allowed your student, your child, to come to Albany State University. And we have a beautiful campus and also excellent education for your children. As you can see, many of them, as a result of the education, over 60% have full-time employment upon graduation, and they will be some working in the state of Georgia and some working outside the state of Georgia. So this is thanks to our administrators, thanks to the faculty, and also thanks to mentors and advisors as well. Now I would move on by introducing our Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs, one of my bosses, Dr. Peters.
Good afternoon, everyone. Do we have any parents that are here? Parents, can you please stand so we can give you a round of applause for all the support you have provided our students. Thank you, parents. Do we have any other special guests that are here? I know we have our esteemed alumni executive young lady. Thank you for all your support you've given our students. And any other special guests, any alums, other than the ones that are here who are about to be alums. Thank you for your support you've given our students. Thank you. So, students, this is my advice. Well, this is not my advice, but this is what I want to tell you. There are 2 happy times in the life of faculty. Oh, let me go back. Our esteemed faculty. You have to stand up so we can give you a round of applause. Please stand. Thank you. Thank you. So students, on behalf of the faculty and all of our administrators, there are 2 happy times in our life here at ASU. The first happy time is when you come into ASU, when you matriculate and cross over into the beginning of your family. And then the other happy time is that when you graduate and you cross out and you're now really a part of the family. Those are the 2 happy times in our life, in my life, when I see you. But there's something that I need you to do now that you're about to really be a part of the alumni family. And that is to not only think about the great times, the great experiences, the wonderful people, the excellent education and excellent faculty that you've had here, your excellent chairs and deans, but we want you to give back to the university. See, the university cannot operate without alumni. Am I correct? Yeah. University cannot operate without alumni. And in other institutions, not here, but in other institutions, when they graduate, they just completely forget about their school. But this is your school. This is your ASU. To be a part of the Ramilly means something. We need you to own it. We need you to be proud of it, just as we are proud of you. So that's my advice to you. Congratulations. Enjoy Saturday. Looking forward to you walking across the stage. Go Rams.
Thank you, Dr. Peters. Next on the agenda is the second of my bosses, the Associate Provost, Dr. Porter.
Good evening. First of all, I just want to say thank you. And thank you for a lot of things. We want to thank you for choosing ASU. There were a lot of options out there, but you chose ASU. So thank you. Thank you for persevering through the hardships, through the tests, through the late night studyings, any mistakes that may have happened to you, and of course, things that were out of our control, like maybe the pandemic. Thank you for persevering. And thank you in advance, kind of following from Dr. Peters, thank you in advance for being a great ASU alumni. Alumni that give, alumni that return for homecoming, and alumni that serve as mentors to the current and upcoming students. In addition to the thank you, I want to say congratulations. Congratulations on rising to the standard of excellence. You have met the course requirements, you have met the GPA requirement, and you have successfully completed everything that Dr. Ofodole could have thrown at you. You are ready and well prepared to go to the next level. Whether it be the workforce or grad school, you are ready. Congratulations. And lastly, we want to say, go forth and be great. Choose your path and choose your destination. Do great things, and remember, you got everything you need from the unsinkable and indestructible Albany State University.
Thank you, Dr. Porter. And next I'll call Dr. Hatch, who is the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences.
As I was making my way over here, my boss leaned into my ear and said, "Keep it short." So, congratulations. Okay, maybe not that short. But during my entire career in higher education, graduation has always been my favorite event. I just get a great deal of pleasure by watching you walk across the stage, seeing the smiles on your faces as well as the faces of your friends and loved ones, hearing the cheers. It's just wonderful. And you may not realize, but as we work behind the scenes, the faculty and staff of the college are always there for you. We're there in case you stumble, to reach out and steady you. We're there to celebrate with you during all of your triumphs. And now that you're graduating, I guess I can let you in on a little secret. Yes, at the beginning of each semester, we do conspire to make sure that your homework is due on the same day. But in all seriousness, commencement is just a wonderful event. Earning, dare I say, your first degree is an amazing achievement, and we are all so incredibly proud of you. And so on behalf of the faculty and staff of the college, I'll leave you with a thought from an amazing educator, Dr. Seuss, who basically said, "We have taught you that the world is round. We have taught you that red and white makes pink. But most important of all, we've taught you to think. So congratulations, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you, Dr. Hatch. Next on the agenda is the Associate Dean of our College of Arts and Sciences, Professor Charles Williams.
Hi, I'm Charles Williams, Associate Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Most people just call me Chaz, and I'm good with that. I want to talk to you, I just want to speak to you like a human being. I didn't prepare a speech, and I can't follow a Dr. Seuss quote. That's just too amazing. What I would like to say to you is, like, normally I would typically tell you congratulations and how important and how difficult it is to do what you've done. But there's something more here. You guys went through natural disasters, you went through a pandemic. So when you sit down to that interview, when you get to the next level, in the back of your head, I want you to say, I'm a person who gets through things. I'm a person who finds a way to succeed. So please pat yourselves on the back, give yourselves a round of applause.
Thank you, Professor Williams. All right, quick question before we move on. Who's ready to eat? Okay, we can wait. That's fine. Okay, so this is, as we move on now, as Dr. Peters has alluded to, our great faculty and staff here at the department, I would now like to introduce our faculty and staff that you all have entrusted your children to us since freshman year or since transferring, some that did transfer over. And so we have 14 math faculty here at the department for computer science. Originally had 3 this academic year of physics faculty. 1 did retire in December, and 1 staff, our lovely Ms. Breedlove. So the next step, I would like to introduce all our faculty. So if you can please come forward. I call your name. Dr. Who? Professor Little. Dr. Owar. And Dr. Rooster. Dr. Rooster in the middle. And these are our computer science faculty. Next is our mathematics faculty, Dr. Benson, Professor Champagne, Dr. Fink, Professor Heath, Professor Hepper-Streeter, Dr. Kunwar, Professor Legnawi, Professor Myricks, Dr. Okonkwo, Dr. Paudell, Professor Saha, Professor Smith, Professor Strickland, and our 2 physics faculty, Dr. Zing, and also Dr. Saha. So this is the team that our graduates have been taking courses from as they have matriculated through here at Albany State University. I do want to thank personally our 3 coordinators, Dr. Rooster, who serves as the computer science coordinator, Dr. Okonkwo, who serves as the math coordinator, and Dr. Saha, who serves as our pre-engineering coordinator. Thank you. Here at the department, we have an ACM chapter, which stands for Association of Computing Machinery. And For the next academic year, 2022 and 2023, our president for the ACM Albany State Chapter is none other than Ms. Autumn Howard, who would now introduce our speaker.
Good evening, everyone. So today I have the pleasure of introducing Ms. Janice Thomas. Ms. Thomas is a senior software delivery manager at Cox Automotive. She manages agile software delivery teams, mastering enterprise customer data utilizing Informatica platform, and that is like a type of coding that's very interesting. She is the newly selected member for the 2022 Executive Mentoring Circle, so give her a hand for that. Ms. Thomas is a native of Albany, Georgia, and she graduated from the unsinkable Albany State with the major of computer science with a mathematical emphasis. She has over 30 years of experience in software development, project management, employee training, mentorship, training, and leadership. She developed software and managed multi-million-dollar companies and even developed software applications for Fortune 500 companies. She has over 30 years of experience, including being a Delta Airline retiree and working at Suncoast Bank. She is the mother of 2 daughters, Miss Denisa and Jasmine Thomas, and she has a 5-month-old grandson. He is just the cutest thing, and she is also a member of the sorority, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, and she enjoys volunteering, working out, and running. Please give a hand for Miss Thomas.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am so happy to be here to speak before you, but I have to acknowledge someone. Professor Jerome Merrick, will you stand, please? When we were here, Mr. Merrick was the math tutor, and we used to tell him all the time that he needs to be the math teacher. I'm so happy that you're the math teacher now. I know you probably don't remember me, but you made an impact in our life. And I'm going to tell you in advance, I'm very, very nervous, so I hope I won't do like I do at Easter. I just stood there and cried the whole time, so hopefully I make it through. All right. When I was a child, my grandfather would plant a garden every year. He would plan which vegetables to grow, prepare the soil, seed, water, fertilize, weed, pray, harvest, and share his crops with our neighbor. ASU, class of 2022, I challenge you to plant a garden. Instead of planting seeds to harvest vegetables, I challenge you to plant your goals and harvest your destiny. What are the steps to harvesting your destiny? 1, plan and prepare. 2, plant and protect. 3, weed and prune. 4, enjoy and share. A good farmer plans the type of vegetable he will plant, calculates the yield, and knows when their crops will be ready for harvesting. Farmers have SMART goals. What are SMART goals? SMART goals are S, specific, M, measurable, A, attainable, R, relevant, T, time-bound. Let me give you an example of a SMART goal. My goal is to submit my resume to 3 companies 5 days a week for 6 months. I challenge the graduates to write 3 SMART goals before walking across the graduation stage. Remember, SMART goals are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Farmers spend months and sometimes years preparing soil for planting. Is the soil for your destiny prepared? Have you visited the career services and let them help you with your resume and cover letter? Have you practiced interviewing skills with family and friends? You should establish a LinkedIn profile. Many employees search LinkedIn to fulfill job openings. I discovered my first summer intern, your classmate, Tyrion Stevens, on LinkedIn. Select a mentor. Your mentor should push you out of your comfort zone. My mentor, Bijal Patel, my director, knows I'm very, very uncomfortable giving speeches. So what does he do? Every chance he gets, he puts me in front of CIOs, VPs, and executives. And yes, I hate every minute of it, but it forces me to grow, so I guess it's good. Invite friends, colleagues, teachers, church members, neighbors, acquaintances to become a part of your networking circles. Surround yourself with good friends. A good friend will tell you where you're lacking, when you did something wrong, when you wear something inappropriate, when you said the wrong thing, or behaved irresponsible. A good friend will tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly. You have a plan. You prepared the soil. Now it's time to plant and protect your destiny. My grandfather used the Farmer's Almanac to guide his planting season. Here's a few tips from the Destiny Almanac for planting and protecting your harvest. Learn about the stock market and investing. Continue to execute the steps to achieve your goal. Treat everyone with respect. Speak, smile when you walk past the custodian, groundskeepers, and the person preparing your food. It was not long ago that was only jobs that our ancestors could have. Join some organization, professional and social. Exercise. Exercise improves your health and increases your lifespan. Learn from your mistake. Learn from mistake. We all make and will continue to make mistakes. Learn, correct, and move on. Advocate for yourself. Travel. Learn about other cultures. Try new food. Engage in unique and new experiences. Dance before the music stops. My eldest daughter, Rajini, she graduated from law school May 2006, passed the bar, and was sworn in a lawyer in December. January 16th, she celebrated her 26th birthday. On February 1st, 2007, at 4 a.m. in the morning, the police officer rang my doorbell and gave me his business card. It was the coroner telling me my 26-year-old daughter had died in a car accident. So dance while you can, but tomorrow is not promised. Give more than you take. Volunteer. Muhammad Ali, the greatest boxer of all time, said, "Service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth." Believe in your destiny. Believe that it is to be, it's up to me. My grandfather would place a net over his garden to protect his vegetables from the birds, the hard rain, and the hail. Your savings is your net for a rainy day. Have at least 6 months of savings. And don't spend your last dime on the latest shoes, clothes, cars, purses, and not have money for a rainy day. Know the difference between your wants and your needs. Protect your credit. Many companies will not hire you if you have a low credit score. Don't get speeding tickets. My eldest daughter was offered a job with a large insurance company after graduating from law school. However, they rescinded their offer because she had too many speeding tickets. Their reasoning, they can't trust you with a company car, so little things count. Honor your parents so that your days may be long in the land the Lord your God has given you. Don't burn bridges. Don't tear down your co-workers and your boss. You may need them for a reference one day. Pray daily for God's covering over your destiny. You have a plan, prepared the soil, you planted, and you protected your destiny. Now here comes the hard part. It's time to weed and prune. If you don't weed and prune your garden, the weeds will suffocate or kill your destiny. And pruning removes dead branches and allow for new growth. I want you to weed out negative thoughts, regrets, anger, negative experiences, fear, and negative people. Pull those weeds out by the root so they don't return. It's pruning time. Prune relationships. Some relationships are just for a season. Prune bad habits and prune your goals. Time and experience will modify or remove some of your goals. Get you some destiny weed control. What is destiny weed control? They're prayers, a mental health specialist, a real friend, your parents. Yes, your parents. We know and have experienced more than you think. Talk to your parents about some of the weeds they had to pull out by the roots and the branches they had to prune from their life to reach their destiny. So get you some weed control. You have a plan, repaired the ground, you planted the seed, you weeded and pruned. Now it's time for harvesting and sharing the fruits of your labor. Remember, all fruit do not ripen simultaneously, so celebrate and be proud of small accomplishment. You should purchase your dream car, buy your house, take an exotic vacation, and don't be selfish. Share your harvest with your loved ones who supported you and those who are less fortunate. My mother would tell my brothers and me, if you hold your fist so tight, nothing can come in and nothing can leave. So loosen your fist and share your harvest with those in need. And oh yeah, and don't forget to share your harvest with ASU. Planning, protecting, praying, and believing in your destiny is hard labor. It's not for the weary. Are you willing to get out in the sun, the rain, the cold, and the storm for your destiny? Are you prepared for the cuts, the pricks, and the digging? A sore back from carrying heavy loads, and the weary mind that comes with harvesting your destiny. ASU, class of 2022, this weekend, as my daughter would say, turn up and celebrate your harvest of graduating from the unsinkable Albany State University. Your willingness to plan, prepare, plant, protect, and weed, prune, and harvest your destiny will yield you bountiful future. And I say again, and don't forget to share your harvest with your neighbors in ASU University. Congratulations, class of 2022.
All right, thank you, Ms. Thomas. Let's give her a hand of applause again. And I would like to recall Ms. Janice Thomas to the front. Right there. So on behalf of the department, we have a token of appreciation, not just for your dedication and your commitment to the department, but also for your integrity. And we want to thank you for all that you do, not just for the department, but also for the university.
And I have something for each of the graduates. I had an agenda made with each of your names, and it says if it is to be, it's up to wherever the graduate name to get it done.
All right, so how ironic is it that Ms. Thomas mentioned Professor Merrick? I am going to ask Professor Merrick to come to the front, and he is going to present the the departmental awards. As he's coming up, Professor Merrick serves as our chair of the department chair for the awards committee.
At this time, I would like to express my gratitude to each of you for being here today to witness this occasion. And I hope that you enjoy yourself at this event. I will now call the names of students who will receive the awards and the certificates in our department. I will first call the computer science major. Secondly, I will call the mathematics majors. When I call your name, will you come forward, please? First, from computer science, the highest ranking sophomore, Ashante Hart. Okay, I will continue. The highest ranking junior in computer science is Adia Sakura Bimesi. Oh, by the way, there was a time for the highest ranking junior computer science. We also have Pierce Thomas, Thomas Pierce. Okay, the highest ranking senior in computer science, we have Canada Thomas. Okay, now with mathematics. The highest ranking sophomore in mathematics, we have Amari Sumlin. The highest ranking junior in mathematics, we have Zania Williams. And finally, the highest ranking senior in mathematics, Errol Gates. Okay, let's get them all to applause.
Thank you, Professor Merrick. I do want to mention one thing briefly. Ms. Adia, if you can please stand. And also Ms. Amari Sumlin, if you can please stand. Not only did they receive awards here in the department as the highest GPA, but they also received award from the university as a 4.0 highest GPA as well. Thank you. We had another, I would, if I didn't mention our student athlete, Mr. Pierce Thomas, who is currently at the baseball team from Albany State is currently hosting a playoff game as we speak right now, and he also has a 4.0 as well. All right, so now I actually skipped a step, but I will like to recognize our Albany State University Math and Computer Science alumni. If you would please stand and be recognized. All right, so this is the moment we have all been waiting for, is our graduates. Each graduate will receive a certificate of completion by the department, and also presented with a token of an award or a gift from the department as well. Ms. Norellis Barrett. I'm gonna move to the side. Next is Mr. Malik Bell, who is also a student athlete, currently playing at a baseball game as we speak. Next is Miss Jordan Cohen. Next is Mr. Cameron Daniels, who is actually not present. He is out on work leave, so he will be notified and receiving his awards as well. Next is Miss Caitlin Gordon. Next is Mr. Tyrion Stevens. Tillman. Next is Ms. Area Gates. Green. Student athletes, Mr. James Hawkins. Newell. Ms. Jasmine Meeks. These students are receiving bachelors of either computer science or mathematics from the university Saturday. Next, we will be calling students who will be graduating with their associate's degree in computer science. Hello, Brunson. Keaton. Tony Kirby, who is not here today. I must mention his mom mom did pass recently, and he wanted to dedicate this degree and the graduation to his mom. Jason Lowe. Lowe. All right, guys, a round of applause to all our graduates. So now we will hear from our seniors. Prior to the preparation of this event, I asked two seniors to just give words of inspiration and your experience here at the university, particularly the department. So I would like to call two seniors, our former ACM president, Ms. Jordan Cohen, and also Mr. Tyrion Stevens.
Good evening. Like Ms. Thomas, I also have a professor who likes to put me in the spot because he knows that I also don't like to talk. So we're just gonna go through this slowly. Okay. I'd like to first off say that my experience at Albany State University has not been the easiest, but it's been worth it. Through hurricanes, the pandemic, and the loss of fallen realms, we've still managed to push forward. My favorite thing about Albany State is that through the ups and downs, we're still a family, and we always bounce back. When I first changed my major to computer science, I spent a year just going to class, going to band practice, and going right back to my room. It wasn't until I took computer science 2 with Mr. Little that my world was flipped upside down. I went from a regular routine to going to study table every day, speaking up in class, going off to the board, doing my work, and meeting other computer science majors. Mr. Little always pushed me, and I appreciate that so much because he believed in me even when I didn't. He is the reason I met some of the greatest people and friends that anybody could have. Every professor in this department will push you to be the greatest person that you can be and test your limits, and because of them, I am where I am today. I've had many opportunities, like going to a HBCU Battle of the Brains in Texas. They flew us out for a week, where I spent a week networking with Fortune 500 companies, meeting students from other HBCUs, and listening to Dr. Fodeley's terrible jokes. But even through these jokes, the long conversations that should have lasted only 2 minutes, Dr. O has always been there and pushed me and given me opportunities, and because of him, I will be working for Wells Fargo after graduation. To the underclassmen, I would like to tell you something that I wish someone would have told me as a freshman. Seize every opportunity. Apply for those internships that Dr. O. Fodeley and Ms. Breedlove send out. Be involved on campus. Be involved in this department, whether it's through ACM or IBM Early Professionals. Be involved in your department. Get to know all the majors, because once we're really a family, and you just meet so many great people in this department. But most importantly, believe in yourself. You can do anything you put your mind to, and that's all I had to say.
Okay, so I'm a little nervous too, so y'all Just bear with me. Okay, my name is Tyrion Stevens, and my journey at ASU has been kind of boring. So my freshman to junior year, I really wasn't involved on campus. You know, I had that mindset of coming to school, not really making friends, get my degree, get a job, get good grades, and get out of here. So I was to class, gained the freshman 15, and went back to my room. And that was one of the worst mistakes of my life, because senior year came around and I approached Dr. Owar, and I told him flat out, like, my plan wasn't working. I don't have anything lined up for me when I graduate. And if you know Dr. Owar, he sits back in his chair. Okay. And then and Dr. Owar is really connected with people, so he gave me a work-study job at the Marine base, which it may not seem much to the students, but it was so much for me because it gave me the kickstart that I needed. It inspired me, and that taught me that connecting with your professors are important. It really taught me that, and it took me a long way because I connected back with Dr. Fodolake, because when the pandemic came, I kind of lost connection with him. But when I got connection with him again, he showed me so much. Like Jordan was saying, we both went to the Battle of the Brains event, and he really inspired me so much and taught me so much that networking is important, and no matter where you come from or who you've been around, you can obtain anything that you put your mind to by just networking and talking to people. That's so important. And the inspiration that I want to give to the underclassmen is stay connected with each other. Even connect with some of these people in the room, because they've went to college. They know people in these positions, you know, to hire you guys. And yeah, so I just want to thank the department, thank Albany State, and class of 22, we out.
So I'd like to thank the seniors for those words of inspiration, but I need to let you guys know something. My jokes are not corny. Just saying. And if y'all have time, I'll tell y'all. Okay. All right, so we're going to move on with the program. This is the fun part, dinner. So gonna do this little orderly and organized. All right, I did ask our graduating seniors, the ones with a bachelor's degree, to send me a synopsis that I can read on their behalf to you all. So if you guys just bear with me while you guys are eating, that'll be great. The first graduate, Norelis Barrett, her bio: from Augusta, Georgia, majoring in computer science. At her time at Albany State, has taught me if you really want it, you will work for it. All my professors I've had throughout my collegiate career were my favorite. They have helped me become the woman I am today. Expressing my creativity is what I love to do. Web design and software engineering were my favorite classes in the department. I am forever grateful and blessed to achieve this accomplishment. I thank God for allowing me to reach my goals, my family and my friends sticking with me through trials and tribulations. I will forever thank this department for always believing in me. Ms. Norelis Barrett. Malik's not here. Yeah.
Paul Brunson is a graduating computer science major with a concentration in mathematics, and he's getting his associate's degree. After graduation, he will be continuing his studies at Albany State University for his bachelor's degree in computer science with a concentration in mathematics as well. Paul's favorite professor has been Professor Little. Paul says Professor Little has been very supportive, has helped every time if he needed help, and is a great professor overall. Paul also says, I want to thank God for helping me have the courage and strength to achieve this accomplishment, and also would like to thank his parents for always believing in him, cheering him on, and making him the man that he is today.
All right, this is the one that was pushing me to do this, Ms. Jordan Cohen. All right. Yes, ma'am. I'm going to read loud just for you.
Scream.
So she majored in computer science with an emphasis in business. Her favorite professors during her time here at ASU were Professor Little, Dr. Ofodole, Dr. Okonkwo, and Professor Lake Nowie. Her favorite classes were Visual Basic Programming, Web Design, and Linear Algebra. She would like to thank God, her family, Professor Little, her advisor, Ms. Green, Dr. Ofodole, Ms. Breedlove, and all her professors, the Marching Rams Show Band, Tau Beta Sigma National Honorary Bands of Sorority, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Also like to thank ASU for providing the best environment and opportunity for her to grow into the woman that she is today.
Okay. His name is Jason Lowe. He is a computer science major with information insurance emphasis. His favorite professor is Professor Little, and his favorite class is computer networks. He would like to thank God and first and foremost the department and most importantly his family for helping him along the way and never losing faith in him.
Ms. Ariel Gates. She is graduating with a degree in mathematics. Last 4 years have shaped her into the optimist armed with creativity, kindness, and confidence. She will always remember the constant long nights of studying for exams with friends in the library. Her favorite professor within the department was me, as I love his lecture styles and connection outside the classroom. Her favorite class was Cal 2, where she enjoyed the attention of reviewing and expanding upon concepts introduced in Cal 1, such as limits and derivatives. She wants to thank her family and her friends for the continued support within all her endeavors, as well as professors and advisors who made it possible to achieve this accomplishment today. The future includes obtaining her master's in mathematics with a concentration in statistics at Georgia Southern University in preparation for a career in actuarial science. A quote that she would like to leave behind would be, "The dream is free, but the grind costs." She challenged all her fellow classmates to spend time reaching towards whatever it is they would accomplish in life, no matter how difficult and consuming the process is.
Alrighty, so this is Caitlin Gordon. Her major is computer science. Her favorite teacher is Professor Little. Her favorite course is wireless and mobile security. And she would like to thank her family for the support throughout these 4 years. She would also like to thank the department for what they've taught her and the lessons they have given her throughout the years.
Miss Cabria Green. Majoring in mathematics. Her favorite professor is Dr. Fodele. Her favorite class while in the department, I don't think I had one. That's what she wrote. She would like to thank all her family and friends who have been supporting and motivating throughout her journey. She would also like to thank Dr. Foley for being the mentor to her since her freshman year, always being there whenever she got discouraged and needed guidance. Okay. James E. Hawkins, also known as Hawk, is majoring in mathematics. Favorite professor, Dr. Fing. Favorite class, statistical methods. I'd like to thank Dr. Fodele and Kenton Marinard for helping him progress and grow while being balanced in school and life with balancing school life with athletics.
Jaslyn Meeks. She's a math major, and Dr. Ofodele is her favorite professor. Her favorite class within the department is linear algebra. She would like to thank the mathematics department for being supportive of her and constantly finding opportunities for her future. She would also like to thank Dr. Afodele for taking her under his wing and guiding her through this journey. She says she wouldn't be as successful as she is without you, so thank you.
Mr. Lee Smith. He's graduating computer science with math emphasis. Favorite professor is Dr. Rooster. Favorite class, system analysis and database management. I'd like to thank Dr. Orr and Ms. Breedlove.
Tierra Newell. Her major is mathematics, and she would like to say that her favorite professor is Dr. Okonkwo. You can always count on him for having your best interests at heart and going the extra mile for you. Her favorite class was operations research, and she would like to express gratitude to her family, especially her mom and her aunt and her professors for helping her achieve this goal.
Here comes one of my corny jokes.
Oh, gosh.
Tierra, how much did Dr. Okonkwo pay you to put him up? All right. One of my guys, Mr. Tyrion Stevens, graduating in computer science with a focus in mathematics while attending Albany State. Favorite professor was Dr. Foley because he taught me more than just mathematics. Me and Dr. Foley built a bond deeper than a teacher-student relationship. He taught me more how to network and really inspired me that I can reach anything that I want. My favorite class while attending school was Calculus 1 because I love math and my professor taught it well enough for me to pass with an A. I would like to thank my mom and fiance so much for being my backbone throughout my journey of college. They are the ones that I wanted to make proud, and they both inspire me to be something great in life. Watching my mom take care of 4 children while being a teacher, a basketball coach, and a mom to others really sticks in my mind to push me when I feel like giving up. Lastly, I want to thank ASU for accepting me and allowing me to receive my education from the great institution and let me be a graduate of this class of 2022.
Kendallin Thomas. She is a computer science major with the emphasis in information assurance. Her favorite professors would have to be Professor Little and Dr. O.R. Both of them have introduced her to numerous opportunities, offered help when needed, and have taught her a lot about being here in Albany State. Her favorite class while in this department was cryptography and computer security because it taught her a lot relating to cybersecurity, which is the field that she is going to pursue. She would like to thank Ms. Breedlove and Dr. Afodele and all of her professors and classmates for all of their help throughout this journey. And she would also like to thank her parents for always encouraging and motivating her to do her best and to keep going.
I love this. It's fun.
Anthony Tillman, graduating with computer science, major with a minor in visual art. Favorite professors are Dr. Little, Dr. Owar, and Dr. Rooster. Favorite class while in the department was web design. Would like to thank all his friends and family for pushing him to finish. All of his teachers for putting up with him, and a pleasure learning with you all. So this concludes this piece. The last part of the program is I would like to call, if you are an ASU alum in the computer science and math department, please come up. If you have graduated from ASU with a math or computer science degree, if you would please come up.
Yeah, Kobe, you went to, what was it, Morehouse, Howard, Spelman, which one was it?
In the front, in the middle. In the middle.
Love it.
Women in STEM, that's what they call it. Oh, that's men in STEM too. Let them know. All in the middle. In the middle.
You want to take a picture?
Yeah. So a couple of pieces on this as pictures are being taken for our graduates. We hope to have you guys come back, giving back to the university, particularly giving back to the department, to our past alumni and our graduates, past graduates. We want to thank you for your commitment and all you have done on behalf of the department and also the university. So on behalf of the department, we too have a token of appreciation from the department for you guys. What's your next goal? Okay, you've accomplished this already. You've gotten a degree. So the question is, as you're going to matriculate and walk across the stage on Saturday, the next question is, what's next? All right, you should always start thinking, what's next? Don't ever stop where you are. And I want you all to know that you can do it. That you are getting this degree from this university and from this department, and you can compete with the Harvards. You can compete with the Yales. Do not ever underestimate yourself or set yourself low. I want you guys to go ahead and continue to put God first and continue to reap everything that you have sowed and all the promises that He has given you and set forth for your life, that you continue to walk in that path. Love you all. Once again, to the parents, students, faculty, admin, staff, I want to thank you all for attending this event. As mentioned, please continue to help us grow the department, help us grow the community. Always give back. All right, give back in every capacity. Sometimes it does not necessarily be financial, be in every capacity. So thank you all. Like I mentioned, I am a stickler for time. We have 7 more minutes till 6 o'clock, so enjoy the rest of the evening.